back. Another episode of Bitcoin in Real Life. I got someone with a question here. Let's see what it's. Hey there. It's been a while since you left a comment that says, "Hey again, I'm really confused. I thought this was Bitcoin in Real Life, but this seems like an episode of Bitcoin Trade. You never really say anything about how you actually use Bitcoin in real life, and that's the whole premise of your show. What gives, man? Also, there are things called camera tripods and editing software. You should check them out." There we go. Anyway, I'll continue on reading it here. Oh, if you're going to continue the whole just talking while web browsing and not editing your footage thing that you're doing, just do your show live with Google Hangouts. That way you can use screen capture instead of awful shaky camera footage. Have the benefit of a live audience maybe, and you don't have to hold your phone for an hour like that while using your computer, which I'm sure is awkward as fuck. Well, hey there. Sorry if you're really confused, but if you ever see my Bitcoin trade, you'll notice that I do a chart analysis and give out some kind of price prediction or movement. That is not the case here. I do mostly talk about things I do Bitcoin in real life. I kind of talk in general because a lot of things I do is completely in stealth mode. In other words, it's a secret for the most part, a trade secret. A lot of things that I am doing has to be done in secret, mainly because of so many different partnerships I have and the things that I do. Not all of the things that I do will benefit everybody I'm involved with, just the particular people that are involved in doing a particular project. Okay. Let's see, what else do you say here? It says here, you never say actually things you're going to use Bitcoin in real life. That's the whole premise of your show. What gives, man? Well, a lot of things I'm doing is starting to manifest, and because of that, it's nothing to really show yet, but as things move along, you'll start seeing them. Let me see here, and what else do you say that you want to know? It says here, there's things called tripod editing software. You should check them out. Yes, I know. I actually do use a tripod, just not all the time. I don't really edit any of my episodes. I just cut in and cut out from starting the video and stopping the video as I do things. If you see my style of videos, they're all, first person point of view and all unedited, uncut, and it literally unfolds as I'm doing it. It's a little improv, I guess. What else do you ask here? What else do you say? It says here, yes, I have checked them out, and I just don't do them because that's not the style of my channel or my videos. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll see they're all the same way as well. If you're going to continue this whole thing, just talking and browsing, use Google Hangouts. Yeah, I know about Google Hangouts. The problem is they only capture your screen, and some of the new computer I got doesn't have a camera, doesn't have a camera lens, or doesn't have a camera on the computer, and I'm not really gonna put a camera on it. So, and then it would kind of defeat the whole purpose of the way I do my videos, which is in a first person point of view, um, uncut, unedited, unfolds as you see it, as I see it. So that's probably why I don't use Hangouts. Although I know I can use Hangouts and I can use all these different things, I don't. And it says benefits of a live audience. Well, I'm not really looking for a live audience. I just record it, say what I want to say, do what I want to do, and then put it up, and then you all can just watch it. It says here, maybe have a live audience. Yeah, don't want to really have a live audience. Hold your phone up for an hour like that, using your computer, which I'm sure is awkward as fuck. Actually, no, it's not awkward as fuck. It's the concept is to see everything as I see it. So it's no different than me sitting in front of a computer for an hour. Um, same same point of view. It's very similar to what you're seeing now. So, well, thank you for your lovely comments. Thank you. Hey there. Hope you continue to watch. But so let's talk about some of the things that I have been doing. Um, the main thing is I've been trying to build my network of um, partnerships. And when I say network, I'm not talking about like a multi-level marketing or some kind of Ponzi scheme or anything where I'm trying to find new people to pay off the old people and all that other stuff. What I'm literally doing is I'm making a connection to different places with different people in which I do interact with them. And using Bitcoin, we're able to create value or make a gain or make money or create money, however you want to think of it, um, or create Bitcoin, gain Bitcoin. So after uh, doing this for some time, because it does take some time to build up well, first of all, you have to have capital, and then you build your capital by investing in buying low, selling high, making a gain either in U.S. dollars where I am, or Canadian dollars, or whatever fiat currency, or Bitcoin. As you make more of one or the other, depending on how the market moves and where you're positioned, eventually we're going to take those money or Bitcoin and start procuring assets as physical assets, whether it be guns. Someone asked me, do I invest in other precious metals? And I say yes. Copper, brass, lead, steel, and sometimes plastic. So usually when I talk about that, or aluminum, I'm usually talking about a gun and some bullets. So I do invest in precious metals, and so those are the things that I invest in or I procure as physical property. Um, I've also mentioned that I'd give out 80% lowers to any new partners who want to join me in this effort, and so far I've only been able to give out one. Hopefully I'll be able to give out two here real soon, maybe even three. Um, if I give out all four, well, one I have for myself, so only three to give out. But if I need to get more, I'll go ahead and I'll order more and give more out as I build partnerships. So those are things that I'm doing in real life with Bitcoin. Um, For example, I looked into basically a Bitcoin vending machine, which is popularly known as Bitcoin ATMs. Um, they're about $6,500 for the Lamsu, and they accept Bitcoin. So as soon as we get enough earned Bitcoin or gain money, in which we will buy Bitcoin to eventually make a purchase of Lamsu. It's just a question of what my partners want to do. I'll do anything. I'll consider anything. I'll look at anything as long as my partners are willing to trade in Bitcoin and make a gain in Bitcoin or make a gain in dollars. The use of those dollars will be reinvested into other things, whatever they may be. Me personally, I'd like to start a chain of fried chicken restaurants, specialized in fried chicken, kind of like Buffalo Wings or Wings and More or Buffalo Wild Wings or some kind of place that that sells that kind of small fried chicken or big fried chicken. I prefer the small ones, the wings myself, but that's one of my goals. And the concept is it's just a normal place, a normal restaurant, fried chicken restaurant. The only difference is that they accept Bitcoin as a payment method. And most of everything what we'll do is, as far as transactions between a vendor supplier or company to company or consumer to business, however you want to see it, will be Bitcoin will be used to facilitate those transfers and transactions. Excuse me. So that's just one thing I have in mind. Other than that, I mean, it's mostly what my partners want to do and how they see things, and some of their ideas are very interesting. A lot of interesting ideas, a lot of exciting ideas, and those are the things that I'll be doing. They just haven't manifested yet because a lot of the things I'm doing, I'm just literally starting. The partnerships I do have, we'll be doing some other things. We'll be doing mostly travel, expanding the network, expanding Bitcoin use, expanding our partnership, expanding the global reach of what we're trying to do. And so, yeah, it's a lot of talk. It's a lot of talk. But if you don't talk about it, and especially if you don't just talk about it out loud and make it clear what your plan is and focus on that plan, a lot of it won't happen. Sometimes there's a lot of struggle just working with partners. A lot of it is also just physical, restrictions. In the physical world, it takes time and effort to do things and get things done versus virtually where everyone wants everything right now to be done by tomorrow, which is possible, but sometimes the physical world has to catch up with the virtual, and it doesn't always do that. It doesn't always match up, so one has to wait for the other. Anyways, those are some of the things I'm trying to do. I'm also trying to do a lot of traveling to also expand into different countries. I'm already in Canada, trying to expand down into South America, go into Asia. Europe is on my list, but right now there's a lot of things happening over there where I don't think it's. I guess you could say if you're already over there, if you're already in Europe, it's great. It's a perfect time. If you're not in Europe, me personally, I would wait just a little bit. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, I would wait just a little bit. there could be a little bit more better opportunities to go in. So, anyways, those are some of the things I'm doing, and you know, a lot of things that I talk about are just, for the most part, talk. Some of it's almost surreal, but a lot of it hinges on my partners and what they want to do. It's not just me anymore. Some of the things that I personally want to do is fried chicken restaurant. So, anyways, that concludes this episode. Feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment, even do a video response. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye.